Hello then, welcome back to Congo. So last time, well, we overextended, we fought Kilwa, we set up the northern base, so to speak, that I'm going to use to try and take down Adal, Ethiopia, Punj, the Mamluks. We'll see, it will be interesting enough, but for the time being we'll not be doing much. We're saving up enough admin points to start coring Zimbabwe, and other than that, I think we'll be doing much. We'll probably find Kilwa again very soon. I do have a couple of other provinces I want to fabricate a claim on. Mombasa and Zanzibar here, potentially also these two. But I'll have to see here. It depends on how long it actually takes to get the admin power, which shouldn't actually be that long. We also now have an extra 10,000 troops here that I can deploy to, well, a war zone, so to speak. We're just going to be running with 2 colonies right now, and the reason is fairly simple. By running with... yeah, the efforts will continue, but our reputation will suffer. Well, that's fine. As I said, it will continue our war against Kilwa, and we'll probably also just, to some extent, start a war against Adal very soon. I believe 1 or 2 more wars against Kilwa will basically be it, so I guess we'll fight Kilwa, and then potentially Adal. I have no idea if I can actually annex them next war, probably here, depending on what Adal actually does in their war. So for now, I'll just sit by peacefully and see what actually happens here. So it's time for some upgrades in tech. Diplomatic tech up to level 12, the wharf. With that, we can now build a naval equipment manufactory and a trade company, which probably won't be built. Military tech up to 15, however, is quite important. Mauritian infantry now is on your unit. We can also now get an increase in military tax by 0.25, and the land morale is increased by a whole point, which is great. Other than that, we are going to upgrade our units here. I am still fabricating claims. I kind of want to wait until Adal actually pieces out with these guys, but it seems like that won't be happening soon. So what we are going to do is go for an upgrade in troops, and then we're actually going to declare war on them again. So that should be fairly interesting. Also, conversions are coming along nicely. The religious unit is luckily enough going up, so things are looking good. For now, however, I think I need to send my colonists. I completely forgot about that. I thought both colonists were here, but apparently they weren't. So we're going to march towards Mozambique now. We're going to declare war on Kilwa. I have no idea if I can actually deal with their fleet, but I would presume that I can. And also, I think this will be enough to actually force them to give up whatever deals they have. They're allied with Punj, so potentially I can most likely get a military access from Ethiopia, and then actually march on to Punj. And no idea if I can actually vassalize them in one go, but it might be possible. We'll see here. They are actually sub-Saharan. Can I offer vassalization? No, they are... As you can see, I can't actually offer these guys vassalization, so I actually have to conquer them too, which is a little bit annoying, but at least now I know. So that helps. Let us go ahead here, declare war on Kilwa. It should not be a difficult one. We'll see how it goes. I have claims on a lot of things. We'll see how it all plays out. A alliance offer from Great Britain. This is actually quite tempting, and the reason is actually fairly simple. By allying myself with Great Britain, I will to some degree be able to counter Spain and Portugal. I'm pretty sure they will deal with whatever fleets they send. And also I can potentially use them to, well, get the Spanish and Portuguese colonies. I think we'll accept that one. I won't be doing much to keep this colony, or keep this alliance, because to me it's not really worth that much. Adal ended up releasing Mogadishu and also taking 2 provinces, so that is also fine. I'll probably be able to take whatever I want here, or take whatever I want. I will be able to annex Kilwa, so they are at least done, so to speak. Also, manpower-wise, I'm still in trouble, but I think I could potentially allow myself to go for a, well, war against Adal and their allies, which is Oman and the Mamluks of Colonial. I think I can handle that, and the goal will of course be to annex Adal. We'll simply have to see how that plays out. For now, I'll still keep on with my fabrications of claims to get the cheaper cores, but other than that we won't be doing too much. We'll see how this war plays out. So, the war against Kilwa is over. We've sieged everything here. Unfortunately, as you can see, the full annexation is a little bit too expensive, so for now, I think I'll just take everything that I have a claim to. Well, at the very least, we'll take that. And I think I'll just take Ajuran as well. No, I won't. I don't have a claim to them. We can just annex them later. What we will do, however, now I think is declare war on Mogadishu, and with that we'll probably get, no, we will definitely get Adal into it, and something else too, or Adal and Oman. So that should work out fairly alright. We'll go ahead and call whatever we can right now, and I think this is, well, the best setup right now, so we'll see how it all plays out. I could make them a protectorate, but I don't really want to, so let us go with this deal. And also now, since I can, I'll go ahead and build the embassy. Let's just get that built near the capital. And, well, I guess that's it. We're still making quite a bit of money, so we don't really have any problems per se. And let us also go ahead here and start the coring. As you can see, not really too expensive, but most of my admin points, at least until we get up to where the Mamluks are mostly going to be sunk into coring, unfortunately. So, let us get everyone into position, and then we'll go after Adal and Oman. Should be to some extent, an interesting war, but I don't really think so. It all depends really on how it gets played out. Mali entered in military coalition against us. That's not good. I have no idea who's actually in the coalition right now, but at least Mali joining isn't good. As long as Adal or Oman doesn't actually join, I'm perfectly fine with this. How the hell this... So these guys doesn't care, Portugal doesn't care, but the Mamluks, Tripoli, Algiers and Morocco cares? Is it because the capital is in Africa? Yeah, it has to be. So basically everyone who's close to you and likes your capital... I have no idea why Mali is actually concerned about my expansions, because my expansions have been the eastern parts. I haven't actually been even close to them. But, well, guess you can't make everything work perfectly. So yeah, as I said here, we're going to war Mogadishu. I do actually have a claim, so that is great. We're going to go after them. And other than that, I think we're perfectly fine. I'm just going to join up the armies first, and then we're going to declare war here on Mogadishu. And we're going to set up a siege in Mocha or Tajura here. So most units will probably have to go through here. I'm also pretty sure that Ethiopia won't actually give the Mamluks or anyone else a free pass through. So it seems like everything is looking good. We'll see how it goes. War has been declared against Mogadishu, of all places, and Oman joined in here. Apparently just Oman, which I think actually is quite good, because I'm pretty sure this means that I can declare war on... yeah, I can declare war on Adal here then on my own. Which is hilarious by all means. So let's just get a diplomat back home and then we're going to declare war on this guy. Apparently I thought it worked as an alliance or a regular vassal relationship, but apparently it doesn't. Which is great. They are allied with... No, they aren't actually allied with anyone. Oman is allied with someone. And Oman is already at war with me. So I think I can afford to just go ahead here and declare war. It shouldn't be a problem per se. And also, of course, this means I can just annex these guys. I've also fabricated a claim on 3 of their 4 provinces. So I honestly think that I have nothing at all to worry about here. We'll see how it all plays out. I did not pay attention as a result here. The Battle of Chidura ended up in a total loss. I might actually lose a lot here. Especially considering that the Oman army here actually marched over. They just lost 2,000 men. That is kind of... worrisome. I will probably actually end up with losing Sailor here, and I can't actually escape due to the fact that Oman has a very big fleet. I think all I could do is actually try and find the best defensible location. Desert. If I can hide in Harar, I might be able to pull something off, but other than that, I don't really see a good option here. So we're going to try and get our asses over there, but once again, I can't really promise that this plan of mine will work out. I wish I had actually taken this right now, because then I could just wander to the desert here with this 9,000 men force, but right now it doesn't look like I will be able to pull something off here. They simply have too many men, but at least Mogadishu, or the siege of Mogadishu is over. I could try to peace out with the Ottomans here. No, not the Ottomans, with the Oman. Concede defeat will not be enough. No, I was offering to concede defeat. No, that won't work. Anything else they want? No, I don't really have anything they want either. Can I bribe them out of this? I can bribe them out of this. Do I want to, though? I think I do. Because then I can still take Adal, and what I'm really fighting over here is just Mogadishu, which is a tiny little province. I won't lose my fleet, I won't lose my army. All in all, I won't really do much, or lose much. I will have to take a loan. But other than that, I'm perfectly fine with this. And yes, I'm still going to be in war with Adal. So let us send that off and see if they take it. If they do, great. If not, then, well, not so great, but it's still, it doesn't put me in a very awkward spot. I am still going to be in charge here. And taking one loan, not really that troublesome. The problem is that I lost about 12,000 men. That needs to be fixed. I need to probably go for a mercenary army, and I need money to do so. So we'll save up money, set up a mercenary army. I might be attacked here, due to the simple fact that I, to some degree, have screwed myself over. But I still think I'm to some degree fine here. We'll simply have to see how it goes. I think I'll hire 3 tertios, or 2 tertios apparently, and bring with me here. So we'll see how it goes. I think still that I'm fine, and taking Adal is to some degree alright too. We'll see how it plays out. So yeah, as you can see, it was really a problem dealing with this. They had about 6,000 troops. A 80,000 troop man or 80,000 troops destroyed them without any problems at all. What I'm kind of worried about now is that my armies are starting to get a little bit stretched thin here. Although we are very close to the force limit, I'm still starting to, as I said, feel like we're stretched a little bit thin. I should probably also go ahead and add about, well, a couple of caravels should probably do the trick. Add about 7 more caravels to the fleet, simply due to the fact that it would be, would most likely be useful. But as you can see, I don't really have the money for it right now. So I'll ignore that. We'll save up a little bit of money. We will annex Adal. No wonder about that. We also have the coalition to worry about, and the coalition is Kilwa, Mogadishu, and to some degree Mali. So that's really Patriots. No, that's not what I actually want to attack them. We're going to pick up those guys. But what I'm thinking here that I might actually do here, Tripoli entered the military coalition. Why the flying hell? So things are starting to get a little bit annoying. It seems that, at least in Mali's case, that people don't really like me fabricating claims on them. But I'm still surprised that these guys have enough aggressive expansion to actually hate me. Mamluks have none. No, they actually have 30. Ethiopia has none then. 1. Funch has 0. Oman 0. Mali hates my guts. So I think that one of my problem will be is that the coalition will most likely consist of Africa. And that is going to be troublesome. It will also most likely mean that I'll have to fight a lot of longer and annoying wars. I have no idea now if I can actually annex Kilwa in a single war. Most likely not. But we'll have to see here. If I can annex Kilwa and take a province or 2 from, let's say, Mali, that would be great. But it seems like I can't even do that now. I'll probably have to declare war Mali, where I take Mogadishu and something else, potentially these 2. Just to get things a little bit better set up for myself. As such, I might actually go ahead and declare Mali instead of anything else here. So, other things to consider. And if I'm going to actually declare war Mali, we're going to take Bambouk and Kumasi because they're gold-producing provinces, which brings a lot of income, which is, well, the only thing I really care about right now. So, military complacency. I guess we can take that. At least we can invest a little bit in our military or the defensive idea tree, so it's not completely horrible, but as I said, it's not great either. But we'll keep on with what we've been doing. I have no desire whatsoever to join in a royal or a royal marriage with you, simply because of the fact that I'm going to annihilate you very soon. So, with that said, I think all we really have to do now is wait for Adal to be completely sieged, and then I might actually go ahead and declare war on Mali before the time. It's something I have to consider, so we'll see how it plays out. If I declare war on Mali, I'll probably create another army to have in the mainland here. It'll probably be simply a mercenary army. I do have a ton of cash right now, so I think we'll rely on mercenaries to take down Mali. We'll see. I will at least fabricate another claim on them before I do that, so we'll see how it plays out. I also will fabricate a claim on Kilwa, or Majid 10, and that means that I have claims on most of the eastern coast, so things are looking good. I'll probably also start then fabricating claims on Ethiopia, the entire line here. So the coalition could be big, but we'll see how it plays out. With this, the war is over. I can now annex them. Won't really give me that much overextension either, which is great. And it won't actually cost me a single diplomacy point, which is even better. No idea where this actually popped up right now, but at least I gained Holy War against Oman. The Holy Roman Empire had a fragile balance, split between 10 major and nearly 400 minor states and principalities, as well as 2 opposing religions. The power of the emperor was quite limited beyond his direct dominance, and the erratic and inconsistent behavior of some of them, as Rudolf II, increased friction. In 1608, the Protestant city of Donauwörth refused Catholics the right to practice their cult and is banned from the empire. As a reaction, most German Protestant states formed the Evangelic Union to defend their freedom. So I can either prepare to join it, Palatinate, Pomerania, everyone help with my guts, or I can stay neutral. I'm pretty sure that Palatinate, Pomerania, and Liege, let's face it, I don't give a damn about them. I have no idea why I'm actually getting this event since I'm so far from, well, Europe as a Protestant could possibly be. But I guess we'll prepare to join. I get some relations boost with, I would believe, Great Britain as well, so heck, why not? I'm also pretty sure I get boost with Austria, and yeah, I'm getting boost with every Protestant, so we'll prepare to join. As far as I know, it doesn't actually force me to do anything in terms of warfare, so it's not a problem per se, it's just a little bit annoying. With that said, however, we'll start the fabrication of a claim here on Mali, Kumasi. We'll create the second mercenary army, and then we'll declare war on them. Let's see, Mali has how many troops? Mali, where are you? 30,000. Still, they are behind me in tech, they are behind me in everything, so let us join up our armies in this area here, and let me create the, well, resistance, so to speak. I guess you could call it that. And with this, I've used a lot of money, and it will be expensive, but I will fight Mali, and with that, I'll also drag in everything else. So potentially I might actually be able to take these 4 provinces here without actually in a single war, and also potentially get one of the gold provinces that Mali has, but unfortunately, we're out of time. So if I want to try something like that, we'll have to do it next time, unfortunately. Thank you for watching, please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really, and hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye!